certainly was fantastic having the president here this evening, and I'm sure you'll all agree that we can look forward to a fine 4 years. So let's continue to keep our inaugural hair down with some more music. Let's do it right now. All right? Come on. Yeah. All right. She's acting shy, looking for an answer.
We have a potential nauseous situation building here.
Now hold on a minute.
Hey, Alan, how are you?
Well, Funky! What are you guys doing in Las Vegas?
We're just trying our luck a little.
Watch out for him. I gotta run. I got my horse double parked.
Good evening, Mr. Lefevre.
Good evening.
Recognize you anywhere.
Thank you. Give me 4,000, please.
Change 4,000?
Excuse me, folks. Give us a little space here so the gentleman can play, please.
It's him, I tell you. Dave and I saw him on our cruise.
Too many.
A limit, Mr. Muffer?
Not for you, Mr. Lefevre.
Thank you.
Insurance, Mr. Lefevre.
Not even on my life.
Too many.
Dinner, Mr. Lefevre.
Thank you. Cash these in, Puffy, please.
The winner of tonight's 7th annual Elvis Impersonator Contest is none other than contestant number 21, Harold Lonanek.
I'll be rooting for you.
All right, now it's time to bring out our next contestant, Mr. Sledgehammer.
Glory, glory. Papa. I'm sorry. That was reflex.
Man, you kind of startled me, old buddy.
I want to talk to you.
Good, I want to talk to you, too. Sit down, Casman. Hey, sit down. When's your birthday?
December 15th, 1928. Why?
Sagittarius, huh? You read the horoscopes? Sometimes they can be downright uncanny. It's unbelievable. Oh, like here's yours, Catherine. Your thoroughness and dedication do not go unnoticed. You will be given an important new assignment. And here it is. Jenkins' unfinished oil spill report.
Why didn't I get it?
He did get it. I just gave it to you.
The job in Washington. Why didn't I get the job in Washington?
What?
The job that Jenkins got. I deserve that job.
Slow down, Casman. Since when were you expecting a job in Washington?
Since I've been in this office, they told me a couple of years here, and I get to go to Washington.
Casman. Now, you can't expect me to be held responsible for something that somebody told you during the Eisenhower administration, now, do you?
I've been holding this office together for years, patiently playing nursemaid to a bunch of ignorant college brats that don't know the first thing about the system and don't care to learn. But biding my time, I figured my efforts would be appreciated.
Oh, really?
So who gets to go to Washington? And who gets stuck in this dead-end office here in Cleveland?
Dead end, huh? Casman, are you playing with a full deck? Where do you get off telling me you're too good for this office? I thought you knew the score.
Apparently I don't know the score.
Well, apparently I'm going to have to give it to you. What do you think, the affairs of state are conducted on the keys of your typewriter? That it's all properly filed Forms 240B? That it's well-routed telexes, codexes, tampaxes? I don't know. Casman. Diplomacy, my friend, is a social grace. It's a well-placed word. It's a wink and a nod. It's a slap on the right back, Casman. It's charm. Something you don't exactly have a shitload of. Feel like I got computers here with more charm than you. Leader of men. Is that how you see yourself, Casman, as a leader of men? Well, I gotta tell you, that ain't the view from here. You just stick to your filing, your routing, reporting, and keeping your nose clean. And you might just retire at G13. Are we understanding each other, Casman? Perfectly. That's good. And I suggest that you take this oil spill report and get your ass out of here. Damn, I'm good. Damn, I'm good.
Make a choice between the two of you.
No! Doesn't a man have a right to make love to his own wife?
So in your jealousy over Bobby, you spread false rumors about your wife being a pot smoker, didn't you?
No, I never said a word about it. Sherry's behavior said it all.
And didn't you threaten your wife, telling her that you'd tell her boss, Lawrence Pierre, that she was a hopeless addict if she didn't throw Bobby out of the house?
No, I just warned her that her habit would get her in trouble if she didn't give it up.
But you did, in fact, tell Mr. Pierre, right in front of her, that she was a marijuana addict, didn't you?
I was trying to protect her. She butchered a client's hair. I thought that if Pierre understood her problem, he wouldn't fire her or just make her get help.
Some kind of help.
You can always spot the guy that paid an extra $50 just for a fancy label. He's got to show it off, right? Well, serious beer lovers don't care about labels.
I'm Lee Shael here at Variety School, and these children will soon be on summer vacation. What kind of summer fun are they going to have? Well, United Cerebral Palsy of Southern Nevada is sponsoring the first summer day camp program for severely handicapped children. But our budget only allows us to sponsor 25 children out of 275 who are eligible. We need your help so that more handicapped children can take advantage of this camp and play as other children do. This year they will, thanks to you and United Cerebral Palsy of Southern Nevada. One of the many new programs made possible by our telethon is our summer day camp. But our budget only allows us to sponsor 25 children out of 275 who are eligible. We need your help again. I'm Lee Shael. We at United Cerebral Palsy are proud to announce the many new programs made possible by your support of our telethon. Respite care, visual testing, wheelchair loan and repair, dentistry, and our summer day camp. These services are provided on a no-charge basis for both children and adults. We need your continued support of these quality services, but we can't stop here. We must constantly strive to introduce new programs in the fight against cerebral palsy.
Gotta move them out, gotta move those Chevys, gotta get them out now. If you want to save, now's the time to go get them. Get a great deal on a Chevy.
We're moving out every brand new 1981 Chevy car and truck during Fairway's fabulous cleanup sale. Low down payments, years to pay. Save thousands now. Hey, come on back. You forgot your discounts.
Gotta move them out, gotta move those Chevys, gotta get them out now. If you want to save, now's the time to go get them. Get a great deal on a Chevrolet.
Please Blazers everywhere. Fairway is going to sell them all and sell them now. Handsome, rugged 1982 Chevy Blazers, both diesel and gasoline engines. Two-wheel, four-wheel drive, automatic shift. 11,000-pound hauling capacity. We're going to sell them all at incredible discounts, fantastic prices, up to $2,000 off. It's the Blazer Roundup now at Fairway Chevrolet.
America, what do you love best?
Baseball, hot dogs, apple pie, and Chevrolet.
What was that again?
We love baseball, hot dogs, apple pie, and Chevrolet.
Oh.
Baseball, hot dogs, apple pie, and Chevrolet.
That's baseball, hot dogs, apple pie, and Chevrolet, huh?
Baseball and hot dogs, apple pie, and Chevrolet. They go together in the good old USA. Baseball and hot dogs, apple pie, and Chevrolet.
Makes sense to me.
We love baseball, hot dogs, apple pie.
The largest selection of brand new 1982 Chevy cars and trucks in the West. Fairway must sell them all and sell them now at fantastic discounts, incredibly low prices. If you're the rugged, down-home type, check out our full-size pickup trucks, the Blazer or Suburban, the El Camino, the Chevy S10, the pride of American technology. Save hundreds of dollars, but you must act now. Save now, trade now, buy now. Fairway Chevrolet. If you're the racy, sporty type, check out the Camaro, Motor Trend Magazine's Car of the Year. Its luxurious Berlinetta edition, the fabulous Z28, the Indy 500's pace car. Save hundreds of dollars, but you must act now. Save now, trade now, buy now. Fairway Chevrolet. If you're the thrifty Yankee type who demands the most for his dollar, check out Citation. Compact-sized, fuel-efficient, front-wheel drive, hatchback cargo space, dazzling good looks. Save hundreds of dollars, but you must act now. Save now, trade now, buy now. Fairway Chevrolet.
All the odds are, they're in my favor. Something's bound to begin. It's got to happen. Happen sometime. Maybe this time.
Which one is it under?
It has to be under this one right here.
Well, we're wrong this time.
It's unbelievable. Good evening. I'm Lee Shael, and welcome to On Stage. And if you're joining us for the first time, On Stage is the show that we try to keep you up to date on what's happening on the theater scene here in Los Angeles. And my guest in the studio this evening is a very interesting gentleman, and I say interesting because he is both star of and co-author of a new comedy play entitled Bust Out Man, Mr. R.W. Munchkin. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. It's nice to be here.
It's nice to have you here. And before we go any further and talk about Bust Out Man and a little bit about R.W. Munchkin and the play, I have to see this once again because you got to be nice to the host, because if you're not nice to the host, you don't come back. One final question before we go, because we're just about running out of time. In the underground networks of all these large American cities and over into Europe where the jet set plays, would they consider R.W. Munchkin a bust-out man?
No comment.
Ladies and gentlemen, my guest this evening has been R.W. Munchkin. The name of our show has been On Stage. I'm your host, Lee Shael, and we invite you back next week to join us. Until then, thank you for being here, and good night. Bust Out Man will be opening at the Main Floor Theater. For further information, call 669-9047. I'm Lee Shael.
And I'm Perry Jones. Welcome to Las Vegas this month.
From the entertainment capital of the world, it's Las Vegas this month. Join us as we take you on a television tour of the one city where your fantasies can come true. Here are your hosts, Lee Shael and Perry Jones.
Lee, I love Las Vegas in the day. I mean, you've got your tennis, your horseback riding, and the sun to get a great tan.
Perry, you're right. You're absolutely right, but I gotta tell you, Las Vegas really comes alive at night. Watch.
Las Vegas at night is fantastic.
I couldn't agree with you more, Perry. And as a matter of fact, on this episode of Las Vegas this month, we're going to be highlighting the MGM, the Union Plaza.
Plus the Sands and the Imperial Palace, too.
That's right. And we've got a lot of things to do and a lot of special people to talk to.
Plus, Lee, I might have a few little surprises myself.
Well, in that case, let's get started. I like surprises.
Let's go.
The MGM Grand Hotel presents a multi-million-dollar production extravaganza that will leave you breathless.
Bill DeAngelis, entertainment director at the MGM Grand Hotel. You must have one of the busiest jobs in Las Vegas. Why is that, Bill?
Well, possibly, Lee, because we have two showrooms, one being the Celebrity Theater, and where we have all these top-notch stars, such as Tom Jones, Engelbert, Dean Martin, Rich Little, I can go on and on forever. And then we have the Ziegfeld Room, which is the Jubilee Spectacular, Dawn Arden Spectacular, which is a production show. Plus the lounges that we have here, and then we have business theater that we started with incorporating the product of a client that comes in here into a little review that we stage for them. And we do many, many theme parties. So that keeps me quite busy.
Tell us some of the stars you've had in the Celebrity Room.
We've had Tom Jones, who was contracted to us, Wayne Newton, Engelbert Humperdinck, Dean Martin, the Oak Ridge Boys, Rich Little, Mac Davis, Donna Summers we've had here, Julio Iglesias we've had here, many of the top names.
The MGM Grand Hotel is what Las Vegas entertainment is all about. If you want to find out how you can join in on the excitement, just contact your travel agent or call this toll-free number at 1-800-634-3434.
Perry, what show would be complete without its own man on the street?
That's right, and here's Las Vegas this month, man on the street, Billy Reback.
Engelstadt, an official of the Imperial Palace Hotel, and we're at the Antique and Classic Auto Collection. We're going to take a brief but very informative tour of these marvelous automobiles. Chris, it's good to meet you.
Nice meeting you.
Here at the Imperial Palace, you certainly do have some legendary autos. And as I understand it, some legendary performers.
Thank you, John, for that preview of what certainly is an incredible show here at the Imperial Palace, Legends in Concert. And from your description, I can almost see the stars themselves.
Gee, Lee, you're not such a hound dog after all.
Oh, my, he's so cute. Boy, your dreams really do come true here at the Imperial Palace.
To make your dreams come true, call the Imperial Palace toll-free at 1-800-634-6441. We've got more excitement coming your way on Las Vegas this month.
So don't go away.
Well, here we are in the very intimate Copa Room of the Sands Hotel. And I have very, very tough duty, as you can see, surrounded by a bevy of beautiful dancers. And we're here to talk about a very interesting review that people can come to see 3 times nightly, right here in the Copa Room, a show entitled Outrageous. Who wants to tell us a little bit about the show?
I'd like to tell you something about our show.
Okay.
Well, it's exciting, fast-paced review. What more can I say about it? It's outrageous.
Now, many people might think that life as a dancer may very well be glamorous, but what is life like as a dancer?
Well, being a dancer is really difficult. It's very tough. It requires a lot of training, and for most of a dancer's life, you really have to keep up your training all the way through. And not only that, you have to really be versatile and do a lot of other things besides just dance, too.
Now, the $64,000 question. In the review, Outrageous, is there a featured dancer among you?
Yes, there is. And here she comes now.
Perry, you really missed your calling.
Lee, it was fun surprising you as a Las Vegas dancer. But I understand you're about to surprise our audience with a really fantastic interview with the beautiful and talented Melba Moore.
That's right.
Combine beauty, style, a great singing voice, and acting ability, and it all adds up to Melba Moore. We caught up with Melba as she's prepping for her own network television series.
Read My Lips is your latest LP. Can you describe it for us?
It's like me in the sense that there's a bit of variety in the album.
Your career combines both singing and acting, and I understand you've signed with Columbia Television for your own television series.
That's correct. I'm going to have my own half-hour situation comedy called Melba.
Do you have a formula for keeping it all together?
That's the formula. I think it would work for everybody. No matter how difficult it is, it will work.
Perry, this concludes our show, and we'd like to thank everyone who made it possible.
And coming to Las Vegas is never a gamble.
That's right.
So long from Las Vegas this month.
I'm Lee Shael, and this is the Lee Shael Show. And we're here in Las Vegas to do what most people come to Vegas to do, have fun. And that's going to be very easy for us because we have as our very special guest star, Mr. Tom Poston, the distinguished Broadway, film, and television actor. In addition, a gentleman by the name of Daniel Cross, who's considered by his peers to be one of the finest close-up magicians in the world today. And for those gentlemen, the male audience, that might be concerned that this is going to turn into a stag party, fear not, because we have, in a few short moments, 10 of the most beautiful and talented dancers in the world today. They're known as the Sahara Girls. And so for the next half hour, we invite you to sit back, relax, and have fun with us, because we're going to talk to our guests about their lives, their work, and just what kind of food they feed their plants. So join us in just a few moments. We're back with our very special guest star, Mr. Tom Poston. Tom, thank you for joining us.
It's nice of you to ask me to join you. I appreciate the opportunity. You're a swell guy, and I'm glad to be here.
Thank you. As I alluded to earlier, you've done numerous Broadway shows. You've done, just to name a few, 40 Carats. Funny Thing Happened on the Way to the Forum, and the list goes on and on. You're also currently involved with the top-rated television program Mork and Mindy, where you play a character named Mr. Bickley.
Right. Right. How do you know all these things?
I've found out about you. I have found out about you. We've done an in-depth study on you. And you're also, right now, here in Las Vegas at the Union Plaza Hotel, where you're appearing in Neil Simon's smash play, The Odd Couple. What's next for Tom Poston? What else can Tom Poston do?
I like Las Vegas.
There's also, Tom, was a character that you won an Emmy Award for. And I'm sure you're very, very proud of it. But I'd like to find out, who was Mr. Everyman?
Well,
that was on the Steve Allen Show, by the way.
I didn't have a name for the man on the street. I was the one that couldn't think of his own name whenever Steve would push me so hard.
Do you have any plans to perhaps maybe direct or produce, or maybe you've already done that?
I'll tell you what I've got in mind here.
What do to relax? Tom, you're an easygoing guy. What do you do to relax while you're here in or anywhere, West Los Angeles?
I'm an inveterate golfer. I like to play golf.
Past, we're talking about all the wonderful things that you did on Broadway, and of course with Mork and Mindy. But are there any things, anything that you've done in the past that, the formidable clunkers, so to speak, the things?
Well, I'm the only human being in the world that swore on live television on that show.
What's it like working with Robin Williams? We have to find out.
He is one of the most talented human beings that I've ever met in my life. He is unique, totally. He's gifted to the point of beyond belief.
We've been talking with Tom Poston, but we're going to be back with our guests in just a few short minutes, and you want to be with us. Thank you.
What's that?
You might have noticed before we broke away that I was practicing a little bit of leisure domain. You also might have asked yourself, why is Lee doing this? Well, it really doesn't matter anymore, because here to conjure up some truly amazing feats of magic is the resident magician at the Desert Inn Hotel, Mr. Daniel Cross. Daniel, pleasure to have you on the show.
Nice to be here, Jim.
Meet Tom Poston. Daniel.
Very nice to meet you, Daniel. A pleasure.
What the heck is this?
Oh, thank you for coming, Tom.
Gee.
The magic begins when we have to break away here. If we can break away.
You know how close we are, too. I couldn't be closer.
I have to thank Daniel Cross for being here, Tom Poston for sharing this,
and
we'll be back in just a few short
moments. We're back, and we're talking with Mr. Tom Poston. And Tom, it's been marvelous having you here on the show for the past 30 minutes. We've enjoyed talking with you. Okay, well, I'd like to thank very, very much all of the girls for coming down today. And Tom, I know, is especially happy to have all the girls here.
I would certainly like to thank all the girls. I'd like to thank you, Lee, for having these nice people with us.
Thank you very much. I'd also like to thank Mr. Daniel Cross for being here, that fine magician. And also a very special thanks, indeed, to Mr. Tom Poston, a very special guest star. This is Lee Shael saying thank you for being with us. Join us again next week.